You know what's creating a lot of problems on planet Earth? Why things are so chaotic in different types of ways? Is because we take action to listen without using our morals of what we stand for. So everything that makes us us, into how we go about orchestrating things that are not chaotic, that are pretty simple, like make things meant to last. Don't just create a lot of jobs. And we're we're creating so many problems, trying to create so many solutions. But if we just made things to last and the cost of living to be free, just orchestrating the rest of the world to adapt to its means. So right now, everything that's chaotic, that's arising in so many problems in your life and things you have to take care of when it comes to bills, becomes all these distractions. It's taking up so much of your life to actually know what you are. Nature knows what it is, while it simultaneously lives. So we're too distracted because we have all this chaotic things happening because of the cause and effect. The cause and effect in reality is if we're not taking care of the means of making things meant to last, creating less jobs, but the cost of living free, so that we can get our resources by the time that our want time, after the time of the need of getting all our food source and certain things taken care of. That takes a portion of time that we get more time to do what we want. This want time that we get is what creates like all our items and things that we want on the planet, but yet it's designed in itself to be orchestrated with the clean living of things not polluting and taking up the land, because we need oxygen to breathe. This is a living sort of emanation of a cellular makeup of a living being that needs a certain amount of oxygen on the planet. So what I'm trying to say is that if things are getting really chaotic and the world is faced with disaster, they're going to do things to the mass public that are unfair to our natural soul. It's a soul-based thing, so it shouldn't be in vain. Everybody's going through something that's in vain and they're adapting to it. And I don't that's why all this strife and misery and people crying is because of this strife in the world. Otherwise nature wouldn't really cry, because it's strong-willed, it does what it does, and it has a good life. When you don't have a good life and something's out of balance in the soul is when you break down and cry about something. And the atrocities that are just like happen in a daily basis, like I realize I'm human, that I'm not just always Superman and can just keep on rolling. But at the same time, like breaking down and realizing facts of itself in this society of what's worth us living as a society, that it continues forward because of everything needs to be having a balance to it in life to be happy. And if you want to limit and limit and limit and limit and keep on limiting your capability of doing what you want, or capability of making things harder in society, we got to do more work to get what you need, but not what you want. But then at the same time, where's your want time in reality of like who you are? And it takes away who you are and you become a machine. And everybody is like a machine that takes orders, and so confined to like schooling from the start, and everything is an organized type of government society. And government stands for what designs it all, and I think it goes back to the Central Intelligence Agency that has this technology that understands the form of what is taking place, of what they're doing to the people and how they're distracting them to keep them to be controlled, like this. But if we just break out of the chains and change a little bit in the communities or small towns to make it a difference for the whole rest of the world, to make that difference, then it could create a better possibility of something saving the planet. 2024, China and Taiwan are going to war, and U.S. is backing Taiwan. And then China and Russia are allies. So the end of the world is drawing near, I think. And this is the time to do something differently while we have the chance. This is probably the last podcast because I'm going to make guitar videos. Try to show you what's reality inside my soul, to prove that there's something more like supernatural or something of human life that's worth living and understanding and comprehending.